friends, good morning to all of you. Today our class is bacteriophage vectors. Bacteriophage vectors. So last class we seen about the plasmids. Plasmids which can used for cloning strategies or cloning vectors. And now this class we have seen about bacteriophage. So what is bacteriophage? Bacteriophage is a type of virus that infects bacteria. What is meant by bacteriophage? Bacteriophage. So the bacteriophage is a virus that infects bacteria. So the bacteriophage is a type of virus that attacks only bacteria. It uses the bacteria to reproduce itself. The bacteriophage is a type of virus that attacks only bacteria. It uses the bacteria to reproduce itself. The bacteriophages which works by injecting their own DNA into the bacterial cells. The bacteriophages which work by injecting their own DNA into bacterial cells. So, the bacteriophage which kills the bacteria by making them burst or lyse. So, this happens when the virus binds to the bacteria, a virus which infects the bacteria by injecting its genes, that is nothing but DNA or RNA. So, the phage virus which copies itself, that means it reproduces itself inside the bacteria. So, the bacteriophage which is made up of, it is mainly composed of proteins that encapsulated DNA and RNA genome. So, in last class we are discussing about the plasmids, the plasmids are used as a vectors. So, in this class, the bacteriophages, how we can use the bacteriophage to insert this into the host by using different vectors. So, what is a vector? In last class, we are discussing about the vector. So, vectors are nothing but these are the vehicles to transfer the genes. But why we are using vectors? మనం vectors ని ఎందుకు యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం? Why we are using vectors? So, because they have the ability to replicate within the bacterial cells. So, and they provide the origin of replication. The vectors which have the ability to replicate within the bacterial cells, and they provide the origin of replication. So, the bacteriophages attach to the bacteria and enters their genetic materials and enters to the bacterial cells. So, these bacteriophages which acts as a vector within the vector because they have the ability to replicate within the bacterial cells and they provide the origin of replication. So, here we see the lambda phase bacteriophage. Lambda phase bacteriophage. So, the bacteriophage lambda is frequently used as a vector. It has a head structure that contains the viral DNA. It has a head structure that contains the viral DNA. So, along with the tail, which is used to attachment of virus, that is E. coli. So, the viruses that can able to infect and replicate in the bacteria are known as bacteriophages. The viruses that are able to infect and replicate in the bacteria are known as bacteriophages. So, these bacteriophages attach to the bacteria and enter their genetic material into the bacterial cells. Bacteriophage లో ఉన్న genetic material ఏదైతే ఉందో దాన్ని bacteria here the bacteria is nothing but host. So, host లోకి ఈ bacteriophage దాని genetic material ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తుంది. So, the bacteriophages attach to the bacteria and enters their genetic material to the bacterial cells. These bacterial cells treats the viral genetic material as it owns. అంటే ఇప్పుడు రిలీజ్ చేసిన బ్యాక్టీరియోఫాజ్ రిలీజ్ చేసిన వైరస్ పార్టికల్ ఏదైతే ఉందో ఈ బ్యాక్టీరియా ఈ హోస్ట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఓన్ గా రిప్లికేట్ చేస్తుంది. అంటే అది మన సెల్ఫ్ డిఎన్ఏ అని అనుకుంటుంది. సో ఇట్ ట్రీట్స్ ద వైరల్ జెనెటిక్ మెటీరియల్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఓన్స్. సో ద బ్యాక్టీరియల్ సెల్స్ సబ్సిక్వెంట్లీ manufactures more virus particles. These bacteriophages acts as a vectors because they have the ability to replicate within the bacterial cells and they provide the origin of replication. If we link an alien piece of the DNA within the bacteriophage and multiply, we can get the equal copy number of bacteriophages. So, here we see the activity of lambda phase bacteriophage. So, lambda phase lambda is a vector. So, here Vectors are nothing but we can use plasmids, cosmids, bacteriophages. These are the separation of bacteriophages, different vectors. M13 bacteriophase and lambda bacteriophase. So these bacteriophases, the phase lambda of a vector, it is a commonly used for the vector that the lambda phase, which consists of 49 kb in length, which consists of 49 kb length, and the recombinant DNA is then packed within the viral particles in vitro. So the packed viral particles in the recombinant DNA is the in vitro. So these are allowed to infect the bacterial cells which have been played out on agar. So since the DNA is injected into the cells, a very high efficiency of transformation can be obtained. So once inside the cell, the recombinant viral DNA is replicated all the genes needed for the normal lytic growth, and these are still present in the DNA. So therefore, the multiplication of the virus takes place by cycles of cell lysis. Cell lysis means cell death. Lysis means break అయిపోవడం. So the multiplication, division జరుగుతుంది కదా, division జరిగిన తర్వాత, so the multiplication of the virus takes place by the cycles of cell lysis and infection of surrounding cells. So that giving rise to the plaques of lyser cells on the background of the bacterial cells. And next, so here we see the diagram. So it consists of a viral DNA which have the inessential regions. So these inessential regions are discarded. So the discarded inessential region was there. So and these, the DNA to be which we cloned is inserted and then to form a recombinant DNA. So this recombinant DNA is packed with a DNA, packaged DNA in vitro. So the whole viruses which consist of a head and tail which infects the bacteria. So the viral DNA enters cells, is replicated and direct synthesis of viral proteins, that is cell lysis. So then the next one is the cloned DNA can be recovered from the viruses in these plagues. The specialized transduction. Transduction means, transduction is a process which transfer the host bacterial cell genetic material to the host. So in this process, which is restricted, a set of bacterial genes or transferred to another bacterium. So that is called transduction. So a specialized transduction is a process in which restricted a set of bacterial genes or transferred to another bacterium. So the genes that get transferred, that means the transferred cells are called donor genes, which is depend on where the phase genome is located on the chromosome. And next one, here we see the lambda phase. So what is lambda phase? Enterobacteria phase. So this is also called coliphase lambda or lambda phase. It is a bacterial virus or bacteriophage which infects the bacterial species like Escherichia coli. So this virus is temperate and may residues within the genome, so of its host through the lysogeny cycle. So these lambda phase consist of a virus particle which including a head. It is also called as capsid. So a tail fibers and also called tails. It consists of, so the lambda phase consists of a head particle and a tail particle. So the head contains the phase double-stranded circular genome. And next, the phase particle which recognizes and binds to its host, the E. coli causing DNA in the head of phase to be ejected through the tail into the cytoplasm of the bacterial cell. So it be ejected through the tail. The head part untundi, tail part untundi. So the causing DNA in the head part of the phase to be ejected through the tail into the cytoplasm of the bacterial cell. This lambda phase has been a major importance in the study of specialized transduction. So the genes that get transferred depend on where the phase particles, the genome is located on the chromosome. The specialized transduction occurs where the prophase excises impressly from the chromosome so that bacterial genes lying adjacent to the prophase are included in the excited DNA. And next one, the excited DNA. What we have done in the excited DNA is then packed into the new virus particle. The excited DNA is then packed into the new virus particle which delivers the DNA in the new bacterium where the donor's genes can be inserted into the recipient chromosome, where the donor genes can be inserted into the recipient genome or remaining in the cytoplasm. So these processes depend on the nature of bacteriophage. When the partially encapsulated phage material infects another cell and becomes prophase. The partially encapsulated phage material infects another cells, it becomes as a prophase, which is covalently bonded into the infected cell's chromosome. So the partially coded prophase DNA is called heterozygote. What is meant that? The partially coded prophase DNA is called heterozygote. Here we observe the diagram. In the first step, the phage is infected or attached to the cell wall of the bacteria. చూస్తున్నారు కదమ్మా, ఈ మీకు కనిపిస్తున్న ఆ phage ఏదైతే ఉందో that contain a virus particle, that contain the genetic material which has a virus, that means bacteriophage. And next it attaches to the cell wall of the bacteria. Cell wall లోపల మనకి genetic material కనిపిస్తుంది. And step 2 we can observe that step 2 consists of the genetic material is replicated, that means encoded, that means కట్ అయిపోయింది మొత్తం, అది రెస్ట్రిక్షన్ ఎండోన్యూక్లియస్ ద్వారా గానీ జెనెటిక్ మెటీరియల్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది చిన్న చిన్న ఫ్రాగ్మెంట్స్ గా మనకు కనిపిస్తుంది. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ వన్, ఆ సెకండ్ వన్ దాంట్లో మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే ఫాజ్ డిఎన్ఏ అండ్ బ్యాక్టీరియల్ డిఎన్ఏ, ఈ రెండు జెనెటిక్ మెటీరియల్స్ మనం ఇందాక చెప్పుకున్నాం. సో ద ఫాజ్ వైరస్ జెనెటిక్ మెటీరియల్ ఈజ్ ఇన్జెక్టెడ్ ఇన్ టు ద బ్యాక్టీరియల్ సెల్. Bacteria here, the bacterial cell act as a host. So this host, another bacteria or foreign particle ఏదైనా వచ్చినప్పుడు ఆ DNA will act as a self. అది ఈ బ్యాక్టీరియా యొక్క సెల్ఫ్ అనుకుంటుంది. సో that attached to the both genetic materials and then it replicates, it cuts or fragments, it replicates, and finally the third stage, here we see the third stage, observe that virus particle as well as host genetic material are clubbed and throw out of the cell wall. In the fourth step, here in fourth step the phage consists of both phage genetic material and host, that means bacterium genetic material. So in this fifth phase, in the fifth process, we can observe the phage material or the genetic material which is injected into the bacterial cell, another bacterial cell, and then in the sixth step we can observe the genetic material is replicated to the host material. So in this figure, the transduction is a process by which the DNA is transfer అవుతూ ఉంది. The DNA is transferred from one bacterium to, ఇక్కడ మనకి ఫస్ట్ వన్ వచ్చేసరికి వన్ బ్యాక్టీరియం అయితే మళ్ళీ మనకి ఫిఫ్త్ స్టెప్ లో అనదర్ బ్యాక్టీరియం కి ఇన్ఫెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ ప్రాసెస్ ఇన్ విచ్ ద DNA is transferred from one bacterium to another bacterium by a virus. It was a best step of bacteriophage. So in this transformation of one bacterium to another bacterium by a virus, it also refers to the process whereby the foreign DNA is introduced into the another cell via viral vectors. So here the bacteriophages are defined as a viral vectors. This is what about lambda phage, bacteriophage. So next we are coming to the next bacteriophage, that is M13 bacteriophage. What is that? M13 bacteriophage. Here we see the introduction of bacteriophage. It is a filamentous rod-shaped E. coli bacteriophage. It is a filamentous, means it consists of some flagella or like hair-like structures. It is called filamentous. So it is a filamentous rod-shaped E. coli bacteriophage. It belongs to the family Introviridae. Innoviridae. So it is a small phage. It has a circular single-stranded DNA which consists of 6,400 nucleotides length. It has consists of a circular single-stranded DNA which consists of 6,000 nucleotides of length. During the replication inside the host cell, the M13 bacteriophage is present in double-stranded replicative form. It consists of M13 is present in double-stranded replicative form. During the morphogenesis, the DNA is covered or converted to the single stranded conformation. So it is a circular single stranded and cheptunnam. It is a circular single stranded DNA which consists of 6400 nucleotides length. During the replication inside the host cell, the M13 bacteriophage is present in double stranded replicative form. Consists of double stranded replicative form. During the morphogenesis of DNA is converted into the single stranded conformation. So its genome is completely sequenced. The fast particles, which is the dimensions, are nearly 900 into 6 to 7 nanometers. What is the diameter? 900 into 6 to 7 nanometers. Here we can observe the diagram of M13 bacteriophage. So it is a filamentous rod shaped structure. మీకు కనిపిస్తుంది కదమ్మా, పైన ఫిలమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, 5 ఫిలమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, P3 అని దానికి మనం సింబల్ ఇచ్చాం. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ filamentous rod shaped bacteriophage which consists of the length of 900 nanometers length and 6 nanometers length. It consists of some flagella like filamentous structures. And next, so what is the replication of M13 bacteriophage? So the viral strand of DNA enters into the cytoplasm. ఇందాక మనం చూసాము ఏ విధంగా అయితే గనక లాంబ్డా ఫాజ్ ఏ విధంగా బ్యాక్టీరియల్ సెల్ లోకి ఎంటర్ అవుతుందో. సో as like that, the viral strand of DNA enters to the cytoplasm which is complementary. Though the complementary strand is synthesized by the bacterial enzymes. మనకి ఇప్పుడు సింగిల్ స్ట్రాండ్ లో గనక DNA మనకి ఎంటర్ అయినప్పుడు దానికి కాంప్లిమెంట్ గా మనకి strand form అవుతుంది. So that complementary strand is synthesized by the bacterial enzymes. What are that enzymes? Or DNA gyrases, type 2 isomerases, topoisomerases, which can act on double stranded DNA, which catalyzes the formation of negative supercoils. Negative supercoils means counterclockwise direction rolling replications అన్నమాట. ఇది మనకి రిప్లికేషన్ అనేది రైట్ సైడ్ జరిగితే వాటిని మనం పాజిటివ్ సూపర్ కాయిల్స్ అంటాం. అదే రిప్లికేషన్ లెఫ్ట్ నుంచి కౌంటర్ క్లాక్ వైజ్ నుంచి కనుక మనకు జరుగుతుంటే నెగటివ్ సూపర్ కాయిల్స్ అంటాం. సో ద ఫైనల్ ప్రొడక్ట్ ఆఫ్ పేరెంటల్ రిప్లికేటివ్ ఫార్మ్ ఈస్ DNA is a P2Nix, whereas the replication forms. So the 3' OH groups, that is 3' hydroxyl groups, which act as a primer in the collection of new viral strands. And next one is P2 circularizes the displaced virus particles of stranded DNA in pool of progeny and double stranded replicative forms, or the molecules are produced. So the negative strand of replicative form is template of transcription. The negative form of replicator form is template of transcription. So the mRNAs are translated into the fast proteins. These fast proteins of the cytoplasm are P2, PX and PV. So they are the part of replication process in DNA. So the PV dimers, which binds to the newly synthesized single stranded DNA and prevents conversion of replicative form of RNA. PV dimers ఏం చేస్తాయండి? It binds to the newly synthesized single stranded DNA, which prevents the conversion of replicative form of DNA లోకి మారకుండా ఇవి ప్రివెంట్ చేస్తాయి. So where the replicative form of DNA synthesizes, it continues the amount of PV, it reaches to the critical concentrations. So the DNA replicates, it switches the synthesis of single stranded viral DNA. And next one is, here we observe the diagram M13 bacteriophage life cycle. So here we observe in this cell membrane, it consists of E. coli cell membrane, it has the infectious. Here we observe that infectious phase is occurred, that is the viral DNA, which is transformed from the transcription. Here we observe that what is replication means, synthesis of DNA from DNA is called replication. What is meant by transcription? Synthesis of DNA to mRNA is called transcription. And what is meant by translation means, mRNA to protein synthesize అయితే దాన్ని మనం translation అంటాం. So here we so in the RNA processing transcription, it directly translates the protein synthesis. That means translation. Due to this translation, it enters into the progeny. So in next one, here we see the diagram of M13 bacteriophage, which consists of 6400 nucleotide length. That means 6.4 kb, which consists of promoters and terminators. Here the blue color line is a terminator step, and where the red one, which consists of arrow marks, is called promoters. And next one, it consists of a origin. That means it is a transcription process which have the DNA which synthesizes the replication start point is called origin of replication. Okay students.